Hello and welcome to Library Salad. Today's episode is Thankful for Thanksgiving, brought to you by the Monroeville Public Library in Pennsylvania. Hi, I'm Alice, and Library Salad, we're going to be tossing some things around, coming up with ideas, and Thanksgiving has a lot of traditions to it, such as making crafts, and even there could be a lot of things that you remember from your childhood. Could be a hat like this. And you're saying, oh, Alice, did you save that from when you were in kindergarten? Actually, no, I made it about an hour ago. You can do a good job like this too. I have faith in you. Now,
I'm so proud.
You should be. Okay, so there are a lot of traditions that are changing, and we're going to be going over a couple of them. Let's also start with things that you don't want to do because you should save them for the professionals. Some of the traditions are actually something like turkey bowling, as you see pictured here. Now here's a little sample of how that works. You have a frozen turkey, okay? And then you have either bowling pins or large jugs of water. Now, what you don't want to do is do this on the kitchen floor. Sending a 20-pound frozen turkey across the floor, hitting into bottles. He has his hand up.
That's not a 20-pound frozen turkey you have in your hand.
No, it's not. I think I said we're doing a different sort of like a example, a little size down.
You said it was a turkey.
If you could work with me, this would be fantastic. Okay, so
I'll play along.
Play along. Okay, so what I'm saying is save that for the professionals. There's actually people who do this outside. They've done it for many years, and they do it just for the exposition of it, okay? Not in the kitchen, please.
So the Professional Turkey Bowling League.
Yes, find the Professional Turkey Bowling League and make new friends. Another thing to save for the professionals are eating competitions. There are many eating competitions out there, and I would like to just bring up the idea of Joey Chestnut holds the championship, which he has for over a decade, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. What he did, his last championship, the world record now is 75 hot dogs, that's with the bun, in 10 minutes. How does this relate to Thanksgiving, you ask? No, it doesn't. It does, because Joey Chestnut, same man, also holds the record for the turkey eating contest.
And chestnuts are seasonal.
Yes, very nice segue. But for the turkey contest, his record is 9.3 pounds of turkey in 10 minutes. So that's another case of don't hold championships like that.
I thought you were going to say 9.3 turkeys.
No, but this was off the bone. Anyway, so we were saying keep some traditions, start some new ones, with the fact there'll be many people, smaller people, amount of people in the house. So what are some things that you may say, maybe I want to go a little simpler this year, but still fun. What do? Appetizer. You can't get simpler than this. Here's your little cup, okay? You can simply draw, if you have the googly eyes, that's great. If you just have a Sharpie, want to make those on, and for the little nose, the little gobble gobble, right? What do we put in there to finish this? Okay, nothing says more lovely for Thanksgiving appetizers than veggie straws. Okay, so all you have to do, and this is getting all over, I'm just going to use my hands right here for the sake of, okay, so you just fill these up, okay? People, there you go. It looks like all of the turkey feathers. I knew we were going to miss one. And so there you go. Appetizers, people. All right. You saw, formerly known as the 20-pound turkey. Since you may have people a small amount this year, why not try something different? The Cornish game hen. The beauty of these things is that you defrost them in one day. Or you can even do it as a, if you're really running low on time, they're immersed in cold water, they'll defrost in 3 to 4 hours. Cooking time, 1 hour. Stuffing it, not quite, okay? But it has become more traditional to make the actual stuffing in a pan by itself. So you can do that. Sometimes even stuffed with a lemon. You can sort of roll a lemon to get the juice going, a couple of pricks with a fork, and then put that in, and it's a really nice taste. So try that. What else have we got, you ask? Ice cream. Even though it's chilly out, snowed yesterday, why not try making your own non-churn ice cream? This is so simple. It can go with all of the different desserts that you're going to be having, and this is how easy it is. So what I've already done is I've taken 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, made it so that it forms stiff peaks, 2 to 3 minutes. From there, and again, this is going to be very, very simple, is I've got a can of the sweetened condensed milk. I've added 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. So all I have to do at this point is to put this into the cream, and I'm just going to fold it in. Folding is not the same as stirring. Stirring is a little bit too much motion. We want the cream to be able to keep the soft peaks to it.
To keep it fluffy.
To keep it fluffy. To keep it fluffy. That's right. And then after this is all mixed in, it simply is going to go into a regular, so like a meatloaf pan, and simply cover that. And then it goes into the refrigerator. Basically, overnight's going to be good. So I have never made this before. You've heard me say that, but I think it's going to be sort of a good experiment, because you can simply use ice cream for a lot of different desserts that you may be making for Thanksgiving. So it's simply going to give it just a couple more so that it's going to not be as light, because you've got the beige color of the sweetened condensed milk. See how it still has consistency of the whipped cream, and we simply pour it in like this, getting a little bit more on the sides. And simply smoothing it out, covering it, will be good to go. So here we are, 24 hours later. The ice cream has been in the freezer. It was covered, call it tightly, with the covering. And actually, if you notice, it literally came out with 30 seconds ago. So that was, it's got a slight softness to it, and I consider that to be actually a plus. Don't want to have to waste any time having to let something soften. And let's see how it is. Let's take a small slice. I want to talk quickly after. Not only does it taste like ice cream, it tastes like very good ice cream. Well, with the fat content, with the heavy cream and the sweetened condensed milk, I would expect nothing less. So you can either, if you double the recipe and you have 2 pans of it, you can take one and mix anything else that you want in it. It could be chocolate chips, it could be the mini Oreos, it could be, if you like nuts, you can put in flavoring, make it a peppermint, whatever you want.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears, sure. So I would definitely give this a 9++ on the up to 10 scale. So give that a try and hope you enjoy it. And I would say, make this easy on yourself so that paper plates. Now, you can use any paper plate you want. You don't have to stay traditional. You don't have to do a turkey plate. What if you bought out, you always have some paper plates left over from another event, another holiday, that works. And Zoom. Many people all over the country with their families in different places can't get together. So Zoom meeting is going to be once again very popular for the holidays. Now, a couple of good things about that. Did you know that Zoom has said that you can actually, instead of having the free basic plan, have a time limit of just 40 minutes? For Thanksgiving, they are lifting that 40-minute time limit, and you can go on and on. Now, a couple of things for Zoom. Sometimes you say, what are we going to do? We don't want to get boring, but there are a couple of things that you can do. You can have contests. Everybody decorate their mask. That would work. And one funny thing is that a simple name the turkey. Before the actual Zoom meeting, have everybody who's going to attend text or email the host with the name that they would like to name the turkey at their house. Now, the host will then read off the names, so because nobody knows who sent what, we'll ask, who does everybody think suggested that name? You'd be surprised when people will be able to guess or not. And then take a vote. What was the best name submitted for the turkey? One last tradition. I read this, I was a little surprised. Stuffing. Now we know there are many, many different types of stuffing, depending on where in the country you are, things that are handed down through your family. But what's become very popular is stuffing the turkey with breakfast cereal. Not like a grain cereal that could be good for you, the real sugary ones now popular. If you try it, let me know how it goes. And what I'd like to hear is comment on what is your favorite tradition. Have a great holiday and see you soon.